Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Okay, there we go. Done it. Give you a few minutes. Okay. Also, make sure to comment your favorite movie, because in this video we're gonna be talking about Home Alone, for example. Alright, to the video. Alright, here we go. Alright. So, guys, on November 16th, 1990, what appeared to be a fun-filmed little family yarn about a kid left to his own devices at Christmas time and forced to fend off a couple of bungling burglars became an instant classic. Today, no holiday movie marathon is complete without a viewing of Home Alone, the movie that turned Macaulay Culkin into one of the biggest kid stars of all time. And while you may be able to recite its dialogue line by line, here are the top 25 things you might not know about the John Hughes film picture. So settle in and enjoy, y'all filthy animals. Y'all ready for this? Number 1. Without Uncle Buck, there would be no Home Alone. The idea for Home Alone occurred to John Hughes during the making of Uncle Buck, which also starred Macaulay Culkin. Always game to play the brushes one. There's a scene in which Culkin's character interrogates a potential babysitter through a mail slot. In Home Alone, Culkin has a similar confrontation with Daniel Stern, this time via a doggy door. Number 2, the role of Kevin was written specifically for Macaulay Culkin, but that didn't stop director Christopher Columbus from auditioning more than 100 other radical preteens for the part, which really was all for naught, as Culkin nailed the role. Number 3, Macaulay wasn't the only Culkin to appear in the film. Macaulay's younger brother Kieran also landed the part as Kevin's bedwetting cousin Fuller. Through the film marked Kieran's acting debut. He has since gone on to build an impressive career for himself, and movies like The Cinder House Rule, Igby Goes Down, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He recently received a Golden Globe nomination, his second, for the best performance by an actor in a supporting role in a limited series or motion picture made for television for HBO's Succession. Number 4, casting Culkin taught Chris a lesson. Guys, listen to this one. Gave him a lesson. Since Home Alone, Columbus, who also wrote the script for Gremlins, The Goonies, had gone on to become a Hollywood's premier family-friendly movie marks as the director of Home Alone 2, Mrs. Doubtfire, and 2 movies in the Harry Potter franchise. But one lesson he learned from Home Alone is that when you agree to work with a kid actor, you're also agreeing to work with his or her family. I much was younger, and I was really the negative to think about the family environment as well. Columbus told the Grown in 2013. We didn't know that much about the family, and it began as we were shooting. We learned a little bit more. The stories are harrowing. I was casting a kid who truly had a horrible family life. In 1995, Culkin's parents, who were never married, engaged in a public and nasty legal battle over fortune. Number 5, it was the Guinness World Record holder for more than 25 years. In the opening weekend, Home Alone topped the box office, making $20,801,997 billion of dollars in 1,220 theaters. The movie maintained its number one spot for a full 12 weeks and remained its top 10 until June of the following year. It became the highest grossing film of 1990 and earned a Guinness World Record as the highest grossing film action comedy ever domestically. It held the title for more than quite some time, 27 years to be exact, until the Chinese blockbuster Never Say Die knocked it out of the top 10 spot in 2017. Number 6. The movie's underappreciated, suspected success led to its title becoming a verb. In his book, Who Killed Hollywood, and other essays, the late great Oscar-winning screenwriter William Goldman, who passed away on November 16, 2018, admitted that the expected success of Home Alone contributed a new phrase to the Hollywood lexicon to be Home Alone. Now that seems like a weird way to say Home Alone, but you know how it is. Number 7. It spawned more than a sequel. Well, all of the main original cast members reprised their role for Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which Columbus again directed a script by Hughes. The success of the original led to a full franchise completion with 4 sequels, 3 video games, 2 board games, a novelization, and a kids-friendly merchandise, including the Talk Boy. Number 8. Poland loves the McAllisters. Now this one will shock you, but showing of Home Alone has become a Christmas tradition in Poland, where the film had aired on national television since the early 1990s, and its popularity has increased. In 2011, more than 5 million people tuned in to watch it, making it the most watched show to air during the season. That's a long time. Number 9. The McAllisters' home has become a major tourist attraction. I've been there myself. If you go to my Instagram at Raiden Schneider _ the sports fan _ the _ sports _ fan, or Raiden Schneider, you'll find it. There's a picture of me on there. You'll see it on there. But yeah, so anyways, let's get back into the same. Located at 671 Lincoln Avenue in Winnetka, Illinois, which is right near my cousin's, so that's why I'm from Chicago in the first place. The kitchen, main staircase, ground floor landing scene is in the film were all shot in this 5-bedroom residence. The dining room and all the other 4 rooms were explaining of the kitchen were shot on a soundstage. In 2012, John and his wife, who owned the house when it was used as one of the filming locations, sold the property for $1.585 million. Holy goddamn. That's a lot of money for a house. Guys, I'm going to show you the house quickly. There's the house. Holy Christ. Kevin's treehouse was not part of the deal. Now guys, this may come to a shock to you, but Kevin's backyard treehouse was not originally part of the property. They had to build it for the movie, and then they demolished it once it was finished. So once filming finished, they demolished the treehouse, which is kind of sad because everyone wanted to see the treehouse, but I guess there's no treehouse now. So yeah. All of the films were shot in the Chicago area. Though the main plot is that McAllister's family is in Paris while Kevin's in Illinois, back home in Illinois, the production was set entirely within the Chicago area. The scenes supposedly set at the Paris-Orly airport were actually shot at O'Hare's International Airport, Chicago, Illinois. And those luxurious business class seats that they're taking to Paris, those were built on the basketball court of a local high school, the same school where the scene in which Kevin is running through a flooded basement was filmed. The basement in question was actually the school's swimming pool. Number 12. Robert De Niro turned down the role of Harry Lime. Okay, guys, as John Levy's and Joe Pesci swept in and made it part of his own. Bonus fact: the character is a slight homage to Orson Welles. It was the name of Welles' character in Carl's Raid, The Third Man. Joe Pesci got a method on Macaulay Culkin at number 13. In order to get the most aesthetic performance possible, Joe Pesci did his best to avoid Macaulay Culkin on set so that the young actor would indeed be afraid of him, and no one would ever blame the young actor for being a bit petrified, as he still bears the physical scar from one accident. When, if you know the scene where they hung him up to they hang him up on the coat rack, and Harry says, "I'm gonna bite all your fingers off one at a time." Well, during one of the takes or one of the rehearsals, he actually bit Macaulay and drew blood during filming or during rehearsal one time, which is not good. But number 14, Pesci wasn't used to the whole family friendly theme. Considering that Pesci is best known for playing the heavy in movies like Raging Bulls, Goodfella, and Casino, it's kind of understanding that he wasn't quite used to the whole family-friendly atmosphere on the set of Home Alone, and he dropped a few of the F-bombs as a result of that. Columbus tried to curb Pesci's four-letter word tendency by suggesting he used the word fridge instead. Daniel Sternstreet also used a four-letter word slip up too. And it wasn't cut out of the film. He uttered the word shh. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it out loud, but shh starts with an S. When attempting to receive his shoe through the doggy door. You can look for that at 55 minutes and 27 seconds mark on your DVD. So if you want to see that clip, go to 55 minutes and 27 seconds. Number 16. In real life, Harry and Marv may have not survived those brutal attacks, because for Marv, for the blowtorch, he could have had to get transplant for his head. Everything was serious. Everything in the movie they have in real life, they would have been not good. No. Number 17. The ornaments that Marv steps on would have caused the least amount of damage. Walking on an ornament seems pretty unsophisticated compared to everything else we've seen so far, says Dr. St. Clair. If it was Marv, I'd be more concerned about my physical features. Fortunately, the glass ornament in the question were actually made of candy glass. So, but to be fair, just to be on the safe side, Stern did wear rubber feet while walking outside, bare feet. So he was wearing rubber feet, so that's good. I don't know why he would not wear it. Number 18. The tarantula on Stern's face. Yep, that's real. Oh yeah, baby. That's a real fact right there. At one point, Kevin places the tarantula on Marv's face, and it was indeed a real spider. Daniel Stern agreed to let it happen, but only allowed for one take. What wasn't real? The blood-curdling scream. In order to not frighten the spider, Stern had to mime the scream and have the sound dubbed in later. Number 19. John Candy wrapped his filming in one day. But was long day it was, 23 hours to be exact. Candy was regularly in many of John Hughes' movies, and Gus Polinski, the polka playing nice guy he plays in Home Alone, was inspired by his character in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Number 20, Kevin's older sister is a judo champ. Get rid of this one. 2 years after appearing in Home Alone, Hilary Wolf, who played Kevin's older sister Megan, landed the lead in John McClena's Silver Big Girls Don't Cry, Then Get Even. She also appeared in Home Alone 2, but hasn't been seen in the big screen since. But there's a good reason for that. For her absence in 1996 and 2000, she was a member of the Summer Olympics judo team for the U.S. Number 21. Do not bother trying to find angels with filthy souls. Do not go on the internet and look up that movie. The Jim Kangin light gangster movie that Kevin channels as his inspiration throughout Home Alone. Don't bother searching for it on eBay or anywhere else. It's not real. Nor is it nor its sequel, Angels with Even Filthier Souls, which is featured in Home Alone 2. Number 22. Old Man Marley wasn't originally in the screenplay. Kevin, elderly scared neighbor who eventually teaches him the importance of family, wasn't a character in the original script. He was added at the suggestion of Columbus, who thought the film could do a strong dose of sentimental. Number 23. The Lyric Opera of Chicago benefited from the movie's snowfall. Did you know they used fake snow while filming Home Alone 1? But in Home Alone 2, they had to use real snow because a blizzard hit during the taking. While filming the Home Alone rap, the production donated some of the artificial snow that created the staff made from wax and plastic to the Lyric Opera of Chicago. It's been their use in a number of productions. Number 24. Marv was supposed to have gotten a spin-off. Greg Bigman, 1955 film, Bewhisked, which starred Daniel Stern as a delivery guy on a run after being framed for murder, was originally intended to be a spin-off of Home Alone. The storyline would have been essentially the same. After giving up a life of crime, Marv would have been framed for the same murder. If you believe that Elvis... Okay, number 25, guys. If you believe that Elvis is still alive, then you might believe that he's in Home Alone. No hit movie would ever be complete without a great little comparison theory. And in this case, Home Alone. Is that Elvis Presley, who allegedly died in 1977, makes a cameo in the film? Yet that's right, the King is alive and well, and making a living as a Hollywood extra. So guys, that might be a fact. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's all we have. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and always love Home Alone. Peace out.